I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much, and your daddy, these whole families love you so much. And you guys have got to be strong, because you are, I just know, I just feel in my heart that you're okay, but you got to take care of each other. And your mom and daddy are going to be right here waiting on you when you get home.
All right, I'm going to go first on this one because it goes back to that video, our last video when I was telling you about something happened. When this happened, when this video came out, there are two versions of this video. I spent all night last night looking for the second version of it. And it's a wider shot with everybody in it. It's got family members and other people in it. And she's talking, her eyebrows are up. Look at everyone else. They show concern. Their eyebrows are down like this. They're thinking, oh my Lord, what's happened? That's when this is before we even had cell phones, or before I had one anyway. My phone started ringing, and it was everybody I knew going, Did you just see that on the news? Did you just see Susan Smith? I was like, yeah, we're all like, holy smokes, man, she's going to the pokey because she did this. And when you watch this again, when you watch the replay, at least look at her husband. That's really the only one you can see in here. Look at his eyebrows. That's what hers should be doing, showing concern. She shows no concern. And again, this is all about her. The content is all focused on her, on me, on I. Listen to what she's saying. No brow movement in there. No expressions really of anything. Nothing much moving at all. And there's no plea to the kidnapper. And she's telling these little children, one of them is 3 and the other one is 1.5 years, and she's saying, look, take care of each other. Really? Have you ever said that to a 3-year-old and the other one, you two take care of each other? Are you kidding me? If they saw it, your mother's going to... She stepped in it here. So no anger, no nothing. We're seeing none of the emotions or expressions we should be seeing here. So that's a lot. And her eyes, especially with her eyebrows, they shouldn't be up. They should be down. She should be focused and telling whoever's got her children that they're going to find them and they need to bring them back. That's what should be going on there. Okay, Chase, what do you got?
Even better. I fully agree with that. She met this alleged person who did this. She spent time with this person face to face. Right. So that even makes it a worse case for the vanishing perpetrator. And what we're seeing here, there's showing of this more eye contact avoidant behavior, which is what she's doing. This is not avoiding to stop herself from crying at all. And I think it's interesting to note that she does this while her eyes are staying at kind of 5 o'clock, because you can see where her eyes are looking at a certain direction there, which suggests internal dialogue and not any emotion going on. And when does the chin boss move? It moves a couple of times here. It moves when she's talking about herself and how good she is as a mother. And while she's saying a lot of this stuff, we have lip licking. There's right at the end here, lip licking. There's lip retraction. Lip licking is to make ourselves look better. Lip retraction is typically a need for reassurance right there at the end. And there's a complete lack of emotion. So I want you to go look and see what's missing here. If she had met and witnessed a person take her children, what's really missing from this conversation? What's being hidden? And this is what's being hidden from this is the perpetrator. So when there's data being hidden, that's a huge red flag. Should be for anybody. Greg, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll take it a step further. She didn't just meet him, she described him, even had an artist draw a picture, and it was all BS. It was all made up. But here we see no grief, no concern. She stumbles through words because she's trying to think of what to say. Interestingly, Scott, you say her brows aren't down, they're up, but they're not even up. They're just flat. They're emotionless. That's even worse. If she was going like this or shock or something, we might feel good about it. The only time I see any concern in her brow at all is when she says, I know you are okay, and her brows do something odd. You get a little flash of something right between her brows because she knows he isn't. Now, we often will talk about lip licking and that, but Desmond Morris talked about something called a tongue jut, and he said it's baby's first way to reject something or something distasteful to push out. We're going to see her do the Morris tongue jut, not just this time, but other times too. When she talks about your mama and your daddy, and she goes like that, that's a Morris tongue jut all day. Then she bites her lip as she draws it back in. And I think that might be containment or an adapter. This is ugly. There's nothing good in anything she's doing. And to your point, Scott, the husband looks just like he's out of touch with everything. Now, they're estranged before she does this. One thing you should know is they believe that the reason she disposed of her children is because somebody she had an affair or at least a starting relationship with didn't want children. Sound familiar? Mark, what do you got?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's missing for me, Chase, and, whatever's missing for all of you, and, put it down there. But it's all eye block as far as I can see. So there's zero, from this angle, for me, there's zero eye contact with that potential audience who might have information on where her kid is. I would expect, and if it were me, to be making a lot of eye contact with the public and trying to get information across is, here's who we're looking for. And if you know anything, all of those standard things, I'm getting none of that. The lip licking, the biting as well. They're very out of the ordinary for what we saw from her before. So they kind of come out of nowhere. That rings alarm bells. It's around when you get home. So there's something about that push on when you get home, and the lip bite there. That's alarming for me as well. Biggest alarming thing for me is when I usually see, a couple or a mother or a father or any kind of, primary caregiver who is in this situation, the emotions collide. It's quite complex. There's a lot going on because they're trying to get information across as well. They've got the job of trying to contact the audience. They've got this job of trying to hold themselves together while doing that. Their mind is in 1,000 places trying to understand what might be happening with this kid here. Regardless of what emotion she's doing or isn't doing, it's super simple what's going on. It's too simple as far as I'm concerned. Now, often what we get is with this collision of emotions, it's quite complex, and often observers will look at it and go, oh, there's something up there. There's something up because it's not easily understandable. I usually expect it to not be easily understandable because this is a situation that no human being on the planet has rehearsed for. They haven't had that moment of, well, you know what? When my kids go missing, here's how I'll handle my feelings. Here's how I'll understand this situation. Well, she's handling herself in a very simplistic way here. That rings alarm bells for me. That's all I got on that one. Have we all been? Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
I want to say to my babies that your mama loves you so much, and your daddy, these whole families love you so much, and you guys have got to be strong because you are. I just know, I just feel in my heart that you're okay, but you got to take care of each other, and your mom and daddy are gonna be right here waiting on you when you get home.
If you like this video, get the full body language breakdown and analysis on our main channel by clicking this video right here.